Okay. Okay. Sorry. Hello, how are you?
Guys. Hillary.
Let me introduce First Lady, Madam Rachel Ruto. She's here with me. And just the same way we have a last born there, I also have my last born there, Mia. Thank you very much.
Recently, something unexpected happened, something deeply personal and surprisingly relatable. At the glamorous Kalasha Awards, where Kenya's brightest creatives gather to celebrate film and storytelling,
sound speeding. Silence on set. Scene 5, take 1. Stand by. And action.
Vijana wanataka ganji. Imta.
Yeah, cut. Let's do it again.
Right. Camera rolling. Sound speeding. Scene 5, take 1. Take 2.
As we do that, Dedan,
Yes.
just make sure slower, more deliberate, okay? Thank you so much. Because Your Excellency is right behind you. Yes. He needs to hear this. Stand by and action.
Vijana wanataka kichele. Sawa?
the chief guest, none other than William Ruto,
Commander-in-Chief of the Kenyan Defense Forces, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei
took the stage. But just instead of delivering the usual speech, he paused. And then he made a confession.
One more thing. I must this evening apologize to my daughter, Chepngetich. She had asked me after Form 4 that she would want to do film. And I said no. Watching what I have watched this evening, it was a mistake on my part. I should have allowed her to do film. She went on to do interior design, but I'm sure if she's watching me somewhere, she now knows I said she was right, I was not.
A father's confession. The president openly apologized to his daughter, Koli Chepngetich Ruto, right there in front of the entire nation. And this is not the first time. He made the same confession in Atlanta, Georgia in 2024 about making the same mistake.
And I now understand, about 8 years ago, my daughter Julian, she's around, she asked me, you know, I want to do film. So I said, what did you say? I must apologize to her today that she was right and I was wrong. This is going to change our trajectory. We're going to plan more, and I want to be grateful to people around this table. Thank you, my good brother, for what you're doing with us in Kenya. And I want to promise you that when you come in June, you will find government aligned to work with you and to work with people in that space so that we can do more together. My dear sister there, we're going to see what we can do to support what you're doing so that you can give us a platform for our artists, for our creatives, for our musicians, so that they can have a global platform to be able to display the huge talent that we have. I know we have many people from Hollywood. Mr. Onyango here, and all the people from Hollywood, we appreciate you, and we want to see what we can do together so that you can act as an inspiration and mentors to the many in Kenya who want to do what you're doing and do it even better. So again, thank you very much.
And what he said struck a chord with many Kenyans. Years ago, after finishing high school, Kuli approached her father with a dream. She wanted to study film, a creative path, a bold choice, one that many young people struggle to convince their parents about. But at the time, President Ruto said no. Instead, she went on to pursue interior design, a safer, more traditional route. But deep down, that original dream never disappeared. Fast forward to a recent family trip to the United States, President Ruto, alongside First Lady Rachel Ruto, and their daughters, including June Ruto and Stephanie Ruto, visited the iconic Tyler Perry Studios.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Hello, how are you?
Guys, Hillary. Songeni nyuma. Yeah, please. Hold back, guys. Hold back.
And that visit changed everything. Walking through one of the largest film production studios in the world, seeing in the scale, the creativity, the possibilities, he finally saw what his daughter had seen years ago. The vision, the potential, the future. So standing at the Kalasha Awards, reflecting on everything he had witnessed, the president said, "One more thing, I must apologize to my daughter, Chepngetich." He admitted publicly that he had made a mistake. He proceeded, "She had asked me after Form 4 that she would want to do film, and I said no. Watching what I have watched this evening, it was a mistake on my part." And then came the most powerful part. She was right, and I was not. That moment, it wasn't just about one family. It was about thousands of young people across Kenya who have had to set aside their dreams because their parents didn't understand their vision. And Kenyans online felt it. Social media exploded with reactions. Some praised the president for his humility, and one user wrote, "Cool dad moves. Apologizing publicly like that means a lot." Another shared a painful truth. "I wish my dad could just say he is sorry for not supporting me. It wouldn't change anything, but it would mean everything." And then there were stories filled with regret. One Kenyan revealed they were forced into a cause they never loved, a decision that still affects them decades later. This moment has now sparked a wider conversation. Should parents allow their children to fully pursue their passions or guide them toward safe careers? Because sometimes what looks like a risky dream is actually a future waiting to happen. And maybe, just maybe, that apology from William Ruto wasn't just for his daughter. Maybe it was for an entire generation. So what do you think? Was the president right to apologize publicly? And have you ever been forced to choose a path you didn't want? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more real stories that matter. Until next time, stay here on Cash Media Kenya, where you will be informed and inspired. Thank you for watching.